Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel where we delve into the most significant and often dramatic developments concerning the British royal family. Today, we are unpacking a truly momentous chapter in the history of the monarchy, an event that serves as a powerful declaration from King Charles III himself, indicating that he has absolutely no intention of slowing down or relinquishing his duties anytime soon. Before we immerse ourselves in the fascinating details of this unprecedented international tour, do remember to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement ensures we can continue bringing you these detailed royal updates. The focus of our discussion is the recent conclusion of a special, high-stakes royal tour undertaken by His Majesty King Charles III. This journey was not merely a ceremonial exercise. It was a deeply symbolic and highly strategic move that saw the king achieve a historical milestone, cementing his personal legacy and sending an unmistakable signal of strength and commitment to the world. The centerpiece of this crucial tour was the visit to Vatican City, the spiritual and governmental heart of the Catholic Church. On October 24th, the world received a glimpse into the profound nature of this visit when Buckingham Palace released a truly remarkable and delightful video. This footage captured King Charles, accompanied by Queen Camilla, engaging in deep communion and meeting with His Holiness Pope Leo XIV during their time in the Holy See. This particular engagement was immediately heralded by the monarch's team as a colossal milestone. Why? Because King Charles III became the first reigning British king in centuries, an achievement spanning hundreds of years of complex religious and political history, to engage in joint prayer with the sitting Pope. This is not simply a photo opportunity, this is a powerful act of ecumenism and bridge building, fundamentally reshaping the relationship between the Church of England and the Roman Catholic Church. The official statement released alongside the video articulated the profound significance of the occasion, underscoring the deep spiritual nature of the journey. The message read, "It has been a particularly special visit to the Holy See, joining Pope Leo XIV to celebrate the Catholic Church's 2025 Jubilee year." The statement continued, highlighting the truly unprecedented nature of the religious service. For the first time in many centuries, the Pope and the King prayed together in a unique ecumenical service in the Sistine Chapel, and His Majesty, accompanied by the Queen, attended a further ecumenical service in the Basilica of St. Paul's outside the walls. Let us pause for a moment to truly appreciate the weight of this action. The locations themselves are imbued with centuries of religious significance and breathtaking historical artistry. To hold an ecumenical service, a joint prayer service meant to unite different Christian traditions, within the sacred confines of the Sistine Chapel, under Michelangelo's celestial ceiling, is an event of staggering magnitude. This setting, typically reserved for the highest rites of the Catholic Church, served as a literal and figurative stage for reconciliation and shared faith. The Sistine Chapel, of course, is globally recognized as one of the most important religious sites in the world, holding the papal conclave, the process by which a new pope is selected. For a British monarch, who also serves as the supreme governor of the Church of England, a church established in part through a dramatic split from Rome centuries ago, to kneel and pray alongside the Pope in this very location is an act of profound historical healing. It transcends mere political maneuvering. It is a spiritual gesture that speaks volumes about King Charles's deep personal commitment to interfaith dialogue and unity across Christian denominations. Following this powerful moment in the Sistine Chapel, the royal couple continued their spiritual journey by attending another crucial ecumenical service at the Basilica of St. Paul's outside the walls. This basilica is one of Rome's 4 major papal basilicas, a place of immense historical and religious importance, traditionally believed to be the resting place of the Apostle Paul. By participating in services at these twin pillars of Catholic faith, the king demonstrated an unparalleled level of respect and genuine desire for reconciliation. The context of the visit is also critical, the lead-up to the 2025 Jubilee year. The Jubilee, or Holy Year, is a major religious event in the Catholic Church, typically celebrated every 25 years, focusing on pilgrimage, repentance, and forgiveness. By participating in the initial celebrations and preparations for this important milestone, King Charles not only honored the Pope, but also place the British monarchy squarely at the center of global Christian fellowship. This move significantly elevates the soft power and diplomatic reach of the United Kingdom on the world stage. Now let us turn to the underlying message this entire tour, and particularly the historic prayer session, sent back home to the palace and across the Commonwealth. King Charles has faced a period marked by intense speculation regarding his health and the future stability of his reign. Moreover, there have been increasing whispers about the growing role and influence of his heir, Prince William, the Prince of Wales, behind the imposing doors of Buckingham Palace. With this tour, characterized by back-to-back royal engagements requiring significant physical and diplomatic stamina, and punctuated by the profoundly bold move of praying with the Pope, King Charles III sent a crystal-clear, unequivocal message to the entire world. He is actively strengthening his reign and is firmly in control. This determination to serve is particularly striking given the recent context of circulating reports. For those who may not be fully versed in the recent palace dynamics, there were strong and consistent reports suggesting that the Prince of Wales had stepped up his involvement, taking on increasingly influential roles, especially concerning sensitive matters requiring swift, decisive action. One of the most publicized instances where Prince William's involvement was noted behind palace doors was in the highly sensitive and deeply complex case concerning Prince Andrew's title removal. The necessity of handling the repercussions and the subsequent restructuring of royal duties following that decision required robust, high-level leadership. The narrative that emerged suggested William was effectively acting as a powerful co-regent, steering the ship through stormy waters while the king managed other duties or health concerns. These reports fueled rampant speculation in the press and among royal commentators about the possibility of an early transition, or at the very least, a significant delegation of power to the younger generation. The public discourse often centered on whether the monarch might seek to streamline the transition process sooner rather than later, perhaps due to the stresses of the role or the aforementioned health struggles. However, the Vatican tour and the subsequent video release effectively serve as a masterful rebuttal to these succession rumors. The monarch, through his actions, appears to be decisively dispelling any notions about passing his role, or even a majority of his operational duties, to his son in the near future. The sheer symbolism of the historic Vatican visit, a move requiring immense personal conviction, political courage, and undeniable physical presence, demonstrates King Charles's determination and resilience to serve his people and his faith. He is not retreating, he is advancing the monarchy into a new era of global diplomacy and religious understanding. This isn't just about religious tolerance. It's about projecting an image of robust, active leadership. By undertaking such a high-profile, physically demanding, and historically significant tour, King Charles is proving that he possesses the vigor and commitment necessary to maintain the demanding pace of a modern sovereign. Consider the immense preparation involved in such a trip. The logistics, the security, the diplomatic protocols, and the physical endurance required to navigate lengthy services and formal meetings in ancient, sprawling settings like the Vatican City are significant challenges for any individual, let alone a monarch navigating the public eye while addressing private health concerns. His successful completion of the tour, crowned by the ultimate act of unity with Pope Leo XIV, speaks louder than any official announcement ever could. It is a visual testament to his stamina and his unwavering dedication to the crown. Furthermore, this bold diplomatic move reaffirms King Charles's lifelong interest in interfaith harmony. Throughout his decades as Prince of Wales, he championed dialogue with various religious communities, often emphasizing the common ground shared by different faiths. His decision to make this ecumenical milestone the centerpiece of his reign's early years highlights that his kingship will be defined not just by tradition, but by proactive engagement with global spiritual leaders. In essence, the narrative has shifted dramatically. Where once there were whispers of a possible stepping back, now there is the indisputable evidence of a king stepping forward, making history, building bridges, and firmly establishing the tone and trajectory of his reign. He is asserting his authority not through decree but through deeds, demonstrating a powerful combination of personal faith and political acumen. This tour was a masterstroke in public relations and royal strategy. It successfully pivoted the public conversation away from internal palace dynamics and succession hypotheticals, focusing instead on the global significance and enduring relevance of the British monarchy under his leadership. By choosing such a powerful and globally visible platform as the Vatican, King Charles has ensured that his message of continuity, strength, and resilience resonates far beyond the shores of the United Kingdom. The fact that the palace chose October 24th to release the video, meticulously detailing the private and spiritual moments of the visit, further underscores the strategic nature of this communication. It was a carefully timed reminder to the global audience that the king remains the central, active figure in the institution, driving its most historically significant decisions and engagements. The image of the king and the Pope kneeling together, praying in silence beneath the artistic majesty of the Sistine Chapel, will undoubtedly become one of the defining images of King Charles III's reign. It is a visual representation of a new era, one where ancient rivalries give way to modern unity, and where the monarch's personal determination overcomes public speculation. In conclusion, the successful wrapping up of this special royal tour, culminating in the unprecedented ecumenical service with Pope Leo XIII, serves as a powerful twin statement. On one hand, it represents a monumental achievement in religious diplomacy, healing historical wounds, and fostering unity ahead of the 2025 Jubilee year. On the other, and perhaps more crucially for the immediate royal landscape, it is King Charles III's emphatic declaration that he is fully committed to his duties, dispelling any notion that he is preparing to delegate or step aside in favor of Prince William. His determination and resilience shine brightly, reaffirming his role as the active, determined head of the House of Windsor. This event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the future direction of the monarchy and the king's personal commitment to service. What are your thoughts on this historic meeting? Do you believe this tour definitively puts an end to the succession rumors? Or do you think Prince William's role will continue to expand behind the scenes? Let us know your opinions in the comments section below. We love hearing your perspectives on these crucial royal developments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of the royals. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.